Very good morning to all of you, dear students. Today we will learn a new essay, The Responsibility of Young Men, that is written by Lal Bahadur Shastri, who was the second Prime Minister of India. And this essay is a speech that is delivered by him in the Aligarh Muslim University during a convocation. And this essay aims to emphasize the role of youth in the growth and development of our nation. Lal Bahadur Shastri ji says that whatever your station in future life, first of all, you should think that you are the citizen of this country. This country or the citizenship of this country provides you some rights which are guaranteed by our constitution, but also it is subjected to certain responsibilities that you have to fulfill, which also have to clearly understood. And further he says that our country is a democracy which provides freedom to individual, but this freedom is subjected to number of voluntary restraint in the interest of organized society. In other words, a good citizen is one who always obeys the law, whether there is policeman around you or not. One who takes delight, who is happy in performing his duties, is a good citizen. And he further says that in the olden days, sense of self-restraint and the discipline that was inculcated by the combined efforts of the family and the teacher. In the old days, the family and the teacher, they have to inculcate the moral values in the student. But in the present time, in modern terms, the economic stress of the day, of the present day, unfortunately, the parents don't have enough time to look after the children. In the educational institutions, the number have grown so large as to take away the benefit which used to accrue formally by personal contact between the teacher and the taught. Young students are often left much of their own resources. Often this created problem which we all know about. This is an important aspect which need thorough examination. The responsibility of young citizen is great. In these lines, Shastriji talks about that in the past the moral values were inculcated by the parents and the teacher, but in modern era, the number of learners have grown so large that we cannot develop personal contact between the teacher and the taught. And further he says that the responsibility of young citizen is great. He says that every work has its own dignity and there is great satisfaction in doing one's own job to the best of one's ability. That one has to do, or we have to do our job with great satisfaction, and we should enjoy our work, and we should do our work with our best abilities. Whatever the duties, we from being good in itself. Now we should apply ourselves with sincerity and devotion. Ki whatever work we do, we should do that with sincerity and devotion. Such kind of approach we should adopt. We have to see whether we have done our job well before thinking or criticizing anybody else. We first of all we have to do our job well, and we should not criticize others. Know then thyself. Presume not God to scan. The proper study of mankind is man. Even Alexander Pope also says that we should try to know ourselves. We should focus on ourselves. We should not judge others what they are doing or not doing. We should do our work properly. And further, Shastriji says that loyalty to the country comes ahead of all other loyalty, that we should be loyal to our country, we should be loyal to our work. This is an absolute loyalty toward country. And further he says that it is essential to remember that the entire country is one, and that anyone who fosters or promotes separatism or vociferous tendencies is not our friend. While talking to the youngster, he says that our country is a democratic setup, and the entire country is unique and has unity, and we should not listen or follow separatists, the people who promote separatism. And further he says that we must have discipline and determination toward our duties and responsibilities. Further he says that democratic country is ruled or sustained not by the greatness of few, but by the cooperative efforts of the many. The future of the country is in your hands. As older generation completed their task, and the new has to come forward and to take their place. If they are well equipped as individuals and as citizens, the country's future will be bright indeed. Further he says that if you will work with sincerity, the country's future will be bright. Shastri says that I would urge you to play your role with confidence, that if you will play your role with confidence, definitely the country will grow. And in the last paragraph he talks about the secularism, that our country is a secular country and there is no need to describe it. It is embodied in our constitution. It is written in our constitution. We respect all religions. There is no religion that is the religion of the state, that is a religion of the government. We respect all the religions. Our constitution provides equal opportunity to all citizens, irrespective of their caste, creed, faith, and their civilization. In spite of the diversity of India, there is a fundamental unity in our country, and we should enjoy, we should cherish it, and it has to be our constant endeavor to maintain and strengthen this unity. He says that the country can progress only if it does away completely with vociferous tendencies and emerge as an integrated whole. That we should not follow vociferous tendencies. And he says that in the field of education, the seed of secularism has to be sown at the earliest stages, so that the plant can be carefully nurtured as it grows. He says that we should follow secularism at the early age. We should respect every religion. We should not be dogmatic. We should not be attached to vociferous things. We should respect every religion. And he says that the country seems to be diversify, but there is a fundamental unity in our country. Shastri is also known as a national hero because of India's victory in the Indo-Pak War in 1965. The slogan of Jai Jawan Jai Kisan became very popular during the war. It is popular even today. The war formally ended with the Tashkent Agreement of 10th January 1966. Thus, this essay emphasizes on the role of the youth in the development of and progress of the nation. That youth has to work with sincerity, with dignity, and youth also work with full confidence. Loyalty toward the nation, loyalty toward the work, and he talks about that loyalty to the country comes ahead of all loyalty. We should be loyal to our country. Even Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar said that firstly and lastly we are Indian. We should not forget that. As Lal Bahadur Shastri said, that this country provides us a citizenship, that where do you that whatever your futures station in your future, whatever your station in future, firstly and lastly you are Indian, you are the citizen of this country, and you should work with dignity, with satisfaction. You should be loyal to the country, and you should not follow any kind of separatist or vociferous things in life. And in the last, he says that our country is a secular country and we should respect all the religions. Our Indian constitution provides every citizen to equal opportunity, equal rights, irrespective of their caste, creed, and faith. There are some difficult words in this essay, that are station means position, enjoin means to direct, self-restraint means self-control, dignity means pride, sincerity means honesty, devotion means dedication, and there are other. Vociferous means having spread or advertising separation. Foster means promote. In the next class we will discuss about the question and answers. So read the essay. If you have any difficulty, then ask to me. Okay. In the next lecture we will discuss the question and answers and the phonetics transcriptions also. Okay. Thank you very much.